Well, good morning.
Good morning,
everybody.
Yes, and happy Thursday today.
Yep, happy Thursday.
Yeah.
So, just real quick, our microphones are dead. They're charging, so
yeah,
it's going to sound a little bit different today, but that's okay.
Yeah, sorry guys.
I thought they were charged last night, but they're not.
Yeah, apparently one of them wasn't plugged in good enough.
That's the bad thing, I guess, about having wireless mics. If you don't charge them every single day, I guess they die, and then you don't get them, and it is what it is.
It's kind of like having a wireless keyboard or a wireless mouse.
Yeah.
You know, when you need it, it's never charged.
No. So, I'm not sure if you guys seen the video yesterday, but we did get a lot of work done on that pop-up.
Yay! I'm so excited.
There's a lot of work on it, and hopefully we're going to get some more work done on it today and this weekend. Because let me tell you, it's been a struggle. Hi, Michonne.
Hi, Michonne.
Come on. Come on. And what a beautiful day it is today.
Oh man, it's such a perfect morning. It's not hot, it's not humid, there's like a slight breeze in the air. It's like perfect.
It is so nice.
Yeah, it's very motivating this morning.
It's motivating.
Yeah. Well, you know, you come out here and when the weather's like either crappy or really hot, you know, you're like, I don't want to work in that.
I know. Who wants to work when it's boiling hot?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up these bottles.
We're pouring ready.
See, guys?
There it is. All in all its glory.
Can unzip one of these real quick.
Well, go to the other side.
You know, our tools. So everything stayed dry. It rained. That big giant storm that we had. This thing was in here. And I'm very happy, that we put it in here when we did, because literally we put it in here that day. And then we had those horrific storms come through. You don't have to undo it all the way, baby. Okay. And I came out here the next day when it stopped raining just to double check, and
bone dry.
Bone dry.
Yep, and it's actually finally dried out. Like the water that was on the bottom there is dried up.
Yep.
And
bone dry.
Yeah, it's looking really good. I'm so glad that we did this. And whoever mentioned it to us.
There was a bunch of people that were mentioning it. They said.
Well, there was one specific comment that kind of like triggered it, and then it seemed like that next day we did a vibe, and we were talking about the pop-up again, and then a bunch of people started commenting about, you guys should move it into the, you know, gazebo over at camp and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
You know.
Well, whoever were the first one we read.
Yeah, whoever sparked the idea.
And I'm just going to elaborate just a little bit more real quick, guys, on the reason why we never put it in here in the first place. Someone, I was reading a comment, they said, you never thought about putting it over here because this isn't a work area, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, you're so right. You think just like me. Like, I don't think of, hey, let me go, you know, work on the pop-up in the clearing.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not a work area, and over here's not a work area. So we didn't want to, long story short, this is a community area.
Yeah.
Okay, Melanie and Gary can use it. Des and Steven are here sometimes, right next to it. This is for everybody to use. So we didn't want to take up this whole space with, you know, materials around here and tools and everything just for us.
Yeah.
It's rude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, plus...
That's what we were looking at. It's rude to do that. We didn't want to do that.
Yeah, plus Melanie and Gary...
Come on, Ghost.
Yeah, they put this all together and stuff, you know what I mean? And I don't want to come over here and be like, oh, thanks for putting this up. By the way, I'm going to use it as my garage work area.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Melanie and Gary are the ones that put this up. They asked us if they could put it over here because it's the community area.
Yeah,
right?
well, we all talked and discussed what we wanted to do over here.
Yeah, everybody... It wasn't just them deciding and telling us afterwards is what I'm getting at. Like,
yeah.
We all knew this was going to be here. It's a very big gazebo, as you guys see.
We all worked together and, like, picked it out and stuff like that. The size and where to go put it and stuff. And
they got this, they did a video on it, a sponsor video, probably a couple of them, I think.
Yeah, probably. It took them a
while to do it.
Yeah, they did the footers and those were out for a while.
Yep.
And then it took them like a couple videos to actually like put it together and finish it.
It's huge.
It is
it's
big.
Like...
And it's very well built. Like
yeah, it's like a 10... This is a I want to say a 16 or a 12 by 20. It's
something like that.
I think it's the same size as, it's bigger than Thunderdome. It's literally bigger than Thunderdome.
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely wider than Thunderdome.
So, anyway, all I was getting at, yeah, this isn't just ours. It's Melanie and Gary's too, so we didn't want to take up the whole space, but
it's only temporary.
It's only temporary. They don't mind. There's no tables or nothing even in here.
Yeah, and I'll say this too. Now that we're in here and actually like can work on it, whether it's rain or shine.
Yeah.
We should be able to get it done a lot faster and get it out of here quickly.
Well, we have some work that needs to get done on it today, because my next goal, the steps I want to do to get this thing done, I got to get the roof completely ready. It's not 100% ready yet.
No,
okay,
so
to like
some things
cover it up.
to do.
Gotta do that stuff. We need to go to town and actually get material, and of course my truck's dead right now. So we have to jump my truck again. I don't know what's going on with my truck's battery. It just dies.
Yeah.
Get some more coffee. And then yeah, once this is all ready to go, then we can cover it completely and then start working on the inside and get the siding on, put the AC in here, do the wiring. I mean,
yeah, we were talking about the wiring and stuff last night because after like the roof is done,
we can go outside now.
Well, I was gonna say too, actually not when the roof's done. We got to figure out the wiring now because we're gonna put the roof on. Go still in here. Oh no, he's up.
Well, that's what I was telling Roxanne. I said we got so much stuff to do before we put the actual roof on, like the top of it to enclose it. Before we do that, because that way we have access to it all.
Yes.
We're not just like, oh man, we should have waited on the roof, so we, you know.
Yeah, because we were talking about that last night. I was like, man, if we put the top on now, putting all the other stuff inside is going to be so hard.
Yeah.
Working on it like this, we'll have to lift it up and just might as well leave it open like it is and work on the inside stuff on the roof.
Yes.
And then put the top on and
so
do all that stuff, you know.
Yep. So that's the plan, guys.
Yeah. It's coming along together very, very nicely. I'm so excited for it now.
Like, it's not going to rain today. You can leave that open.
Yeah, it is.
Today it's going to rain?
Oh, yeah.
When?
I got a notification. Thunderstorms possible this afternoon.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Oh, less than a quarter. It says about a quarter of an inch of rain at 3 o'clock today. Yep, thunderstorms. It's only 30% chance.
Okay.
But it still could happen. I mean, it's there for a while.
That's okay. Our stuff's inside of a garage for now.
Yeah,
I guess.
Plus we still got a good chunk. That's what happened to us the other day when we were working on it. It was gonna rain that afternoon, so we said, well, you know what? Let's at least move it over there, and if it starts raining while we're working, we'll at least be underneath, and then we'll just work until the rain comes. But it didn't come till way late that night. We were already done working for the day and stuff like that, But today might be the same situation.
That's all right. Now I'm not as frustrated with the rain.
Yeah, we would be stressing out right now, being like, man, we got to go out there and cover the trailer. And we're never going to get to work on it. And,
That's what it feels like. It feels like when it was outside, we never got to work on it.
Yeah.
Because no matter what we did, it would rain.
Yeah, real quick while I'm thinking about it. Because I seen a couple comments too. People were asking why we don't put it inside the supply room on that one side. We can't.
It's not big enough.
Well, one, it's not big enough. Two, it is very high off the ground, and we don't have like a ramp or anything, so we would literally have to pick it up and put it inside.
Yeah.
And I'm not lifting that thing. I mean, I can lift it from the tongue of the hitch, but that's about it.
Yeah. And it doesn't fit in these. Someone said the same thing. Can't you put it in these tents? Well, these tents are full of stuff. It won't fit in that one. That's a small little shed.
Yeah, it's too small.
But yeah, it won't fit in these. That's mounting Gary. That's ours, and ours is full of junk.
Yeah, it's full of stuff.
It's full of stuff. So I mean, that was, like I said, the only other option. We didn't want to take it all up away from everybody else, because what if Mountie and Gary wanted to use it one day for a picnic or something? Well, now they can't. So
I will say,
we're gonna hurry.
Yeah, right now we're in a good spot to do this because there's like no birthdays coming. There's no like celebrations we're having, as far as I can tell. I haven't heard, at least over here. So I think
the next scheduled thing which they're probably gonna do over there. You got Gary's birthday coming up.
Yeah, his next month.
Okay, and then after that is Wyatt.
Yeah.
And Wyatt's is at the end of July.
Yeah.
So we got some time.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think we got it
before, because we're gonna use this for Wyatt's birthday.
Yeah.
That's 100% gonna be his birthday over there.
Yeah, we're having his birthday celebrations over here this year.
Yeah.
But the trailer should be done by then because we're going to the 4th of July Freedom Weekend at Tim's, and I would really like to get that pop-up done.
We are running out of time for that.
Yeah.
Literally no joke, running out of time. So I don't know for a fact.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna promise nothing, and the reason why that too, I don't want to rush it and then take it far away on its maiden voyage and have something happen.
Yeah, would you like to be able to take it out one time before we go? Let's just say we finish it in a month. Say this time next month it's done. We think it's done. Everything's put together, we got the canvas. And should we take it out one time before we go?
I mean, something.
Right.
Take it down take it down to the lake. For the day, like do Mountain, something.
Right down the road.
Yeah, you're gonna have to test it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and make sure nothing's falling apart. And
well, make sure it's roadworthy, right?
Yes.
And then two, yeah, make sure that once we get to the spot and set it up and pop it all out and sleep in it, everything's fine before we take it across and go to Tennessee with it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, because you imagine the maiden voyage of it, 5 hours away, 5.5 hours away, and knock on something, the wall falls off, or
Yeah, or just something happens in the inside where
I'd rather it break somewhere close.
True. Yeah, me too.
So I can get it home and then fix it and figure out what happened.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's kind of where I'm leaning on that. We got to figure that kind of stuff out first.
I mean, we're not even there yet, but that's just a thought. And then we got to keep in mind too. My mom's gonna be here.
That's all I'm saying. I don't know if it's going to be ready by 4th of July. And if it's not, you know what? I swear, I think I'm going to bring an air conditioner for that tent. And figure it out, man, because it is going to be hot.
My mom's going to be here in like 2 weeks. Yeah. 2 weeks tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's okay. We can... Now that it's covered, so we can work on it now.
Well, Melanie and Gary, hold up. They have a portable AC. They do.
Oh, yeah. They do.
So, and I'm sure they're going to be taking their pop-up.
Yeah, somebody commented, and asked if we did a vibe or something, and they saw the pop-up in the background, and they thought it was ours, and they were like, I don't know if this is an old vibe or something, but I see the pop-up in the background, or did you guys finish it? Or did you guys get a new one?
No, this is Mountain Gary's. You guys know. If you guys didn't know, yeah, that's Mountain Gary's. When we bought one, they had to run out and go buy one. Bunch of biters. Bunch of copycats. No. They wanted one too for a long time, and they found this one.
Yeah. Theirs is doesn't need any work done like ours did.
No, ours is a complete rebuild. Theirs isn't.
That's okay.
So it's all right. So anyway, I'm sure what I'm getting at, they're going to be taking theirs to Freedom Weekend. I'm sure. Yeah. Because Mountain, that's the main thing too. They don't want a tent camp no more. But what I was getting at, I think they have a tent, like a portable AC.
Yeah, they do.
So if that's the case, I'm gonna be all, hey, give.
Yeah, if we need
let me borrow, because I'll sleep in a tent with that. We're gonna get Wyatt his own tent. Poor Wyatt's gonna be a little hot, but
we can give him.
If it's too hot, well then he'll just have him come in our tent. But it might not be too bad. It just depends. It's July. It's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. Only time will tell. We'll just keep, chucking away at it like we're doing now. When we worked on it the other day, that we made some really good progress. That's the first time in like a month we've made any real good progress on that. So I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
There's really not a lot, believe it or not, guys, a lot left to do. It seems like it, but there's not. I was going over it through my mind last night. Got to finish out the roof, which is not that much.
We already know what to do. Like we have a plan.
Yeah. Hopefully the plan works.
We'll see. So far it's working out.
I'm gonna finish framing that out. I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna put some zip board on top, most likely, and I'm gonna buy stock in Flex Seal. Okay. And that thing's gonna get like 3 coats of Flex Seal on top of it.
Yeah, I think
over the wood.
Those are gonna be the longest processes of, I think, going forward, is the painting of it. Painting the inside, because you gotta wait for it to dry, and then painting the you know, the roof, you know, and stuff like that.
Well, I thought about buying a paint sprayer, a smaller one. David's got one that mounting gear used, but it's really nice, but it's meant for like 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
And so I thought about buying a small little paint sprayer. They sell like the electric ones.
Yeah.
They're not the compressed air ones. They're just small ones. And painting with that.
Yeah.
To get everything covered inside. It wouldn't be a bad thing. They're not that expensive. And then we have it. We can use it for other projects, and you can use stain on them. And I had one before, but I think you're supposed to thin out the paint.
Yeah. Before
you put just paint in there, and I didn't do that, and I didn't know that. This is years and years and years and years ago.
Yeah, what did we buy that paint sprayer for?
For our desks, I think. I don't know. We bought it for something.
We did. We bought a paint sprayer for something.
I used it like once, and it worked good. But like I said, I think you're supposed to thin out the paint with some paint thinner.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't do it. It got clogged. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't spray right, and I just never used one again. But technology and advances have been a lot more since then. We're talking that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
So
I mean, I remember it was like an El Cheapo one too.
Yeah, it was like $50.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So I thought about buying a new one next time we go to the big city before we do that. And that way you can use just 1 gallon. You can pour it in the thing, in the hopper for the paint sprayer itself.
Yeah.
And you can really cover everything inside whatever you're painting instead of using brushes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're planning a trip to the big city here in like maybe next week sometime. To get we need to get some stuff for the pop-up. Mm-hmm. That we got to get in the big city. We can't get it here.
Yep.
And then 2, we can get some other little things too we need for it now.
Hi, Ghost. So, anyway.
It's coming together. I'm so excited.
Oh, what I was getting at though, I didn't even finish my thought.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not your fault. Finish the roof up. Basically dip it in Flex Seal on the top. That's going to be my water sealant for that thing, because it's all wood. I'm not buying they make the rolled out like vinyl sheets for specifically for RVs. But those are very, very expensive, and they're not as wide as I need, so you'd still have to have a seam somewhere anyway. And it's very expensive, so I'm not doing that. We got to put some foam insulation on the walls, just for sound and different things.
Got to put that canvas back on.
We got to put the canvas back on. We got to run electrical. We got to figure out exactly where we want our outlets to be.
You know what?
And we still got to do the lighting, the tail lights and stuff.
Yeah, the electrical. I was wondering, because you wanted to clean that canvas, do you think we should spread it out, pressure wash it, and then let it dry out before we install it?
I mean, yeah, you can, but it's all...
Would it be, I'm just asking what's easier. Should we clean it when it's attached again, or should we clean it before?
Obviously it's going to be easier to clean it before, but we don't have really like anywhere to put it. It's going to be laying in the dirt. You get what I'm saying?
I know.
Or the grass, which would be dirty. So, and that's about it. Those 82 steps is all we got left.
Yeah, just those. We'll be done in no time, guys.
No, they and then the lights on it, I got to figure out like the actual trailer lights, you know?
Yeah, we might need to get new ones.
We are gonna have to get some new ones.
Yeah.
But they sell kits and different things, so.
Maybe then when we go to the big city, we can go to Camping World or something too while we're there.
Well, we'll figure it out. Look online.
Oh, the dogs.
I know, the dogs. But anyway, guys, have a great Thursday today. We got things to do. We got things to do.
Yes,
we're gonna be busy.
If you guys are having beautiful weather, enjoy it while you still can.
Yeah, it's nice outside.
Yeah.
It's a little cloudy.
That's all right.
But nice. So stay safe, guys. Stay motivated. Have a great day today.
Yes.
We'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.